Welcome to Kapeleris Ultimate Talk TV. Be inspired, informed, and elevate your mind one step at a time. Talking about life, real estate, business, and beyond. Your host, author, speaker, real estate broker, Carmela Zita Kapeleris.
Welcome back. Have you ever heard of the expression, healing your money esteem? Money can affect people in a lot of different ways. How about the expression, healing your home? Well, have you ever wondered why that house that you have for sale is not selling? Maybe it's the energy. Here to tell us more about chakras, balance, and spirit is the star of Maxed Out episodes and of her recently coming up show, Chakra House of Healing, AYSE Hogan. Thank you for being here. Well, thank you so much.
Oh, thank you for having me.
You look gorgeous as
Thank
usual.
you.
Do homes really need healing?
Absolutely. So energy is such a powerful thing. So at the end of the day, if there's arguments in your home, if there's bad energy in your home, if there's bad energy in the home that you bought, if you got renovations done to your home and that was like a sort of a stressful thing, all of that energy stays in your house.
Right, right.
If you bring in new furniture from the outside, you know, used furniture, antique furniture, used furniture that you may have bought somewhere online, that energy can also be in that furniture and you're bringing that into your home. So sometimes when you find that there's a lot of arguments and just a lot of bad sort of karma going on in your house, it could simply be just energy that needs to be cleared.
For instance, like we do a lot of deals where the couple is splitting up, and there could be a lot of bad energy with that.
Oh yeah, imagine how many arguments they were having. I mean, they have a lot of arguments to come to that point, right? So all of that energy stays within the house and it needs to be cleansed, right?
Yeah, and the houses where somebody's died in the house or committed suicide in the house. So you can actually create a clearing.
You can create a cleansing. So basically,
cleansing.
If somebody's died in the house, I don't honestly think that, unless it was, I look at it as a transition. So, you know, transitioning is always a peaceful thing for the person who's transitioning and not so peaceful for the people that are staying behind. So the ones that stay behind are the ones that feel in the pain. The ones that transition are now in peace and in a happier place. So, you know, it's always us that hurts more than them. So
that's right, that's right. And so there's different techniques, right, to do this cleansing. Some people may use crystals. I have Italian people that I work with, and they plant a statue of St. Joseph in their yard. That's something that really. What do you use?
I use various herbs and I use Reiki. So I bring in herbs into the house and I burn the herbs, and that rids the house of negative energies, and then I burn other herbs to bring in positive energy. At the same time, I Reiki into every corner. So every corner of the house, every doorway of the house, every window of the house. It's a very sort of intense and long process.
Every inch of the house?
Every inch of the house, because energy, have you ever seen sort of like you'll be sitting there and you'll see this black thing kind of go past your head? Like just sort of this shadow that's kind of over here that kind of goes by you. It's a little bit of
breeze.
Right, so it's a negative energy, and there's always positive and negative in the house, always, and they balance themselves out. It's that yin and that yang, and so that's okay. But sometimes there's a little bit too much of the negative, and that's what you need to get rid of.
Yes.
And that can hide anywhere and everywhere. They like corners, they like under furniture, they like behind pictures. So there's places where they hide.
They're like leeches.
Yeah, they're like, you know, they're little entities that kind of hang out, and sometimes, and you know what, and in some cases, as strange as this might sound, I've had to negotiate. Sometimes it's a spirit or a soul fragment or something that doesn't want to go, and you need to sort of do, it's almost like a hostage negotiation. You need to almost talk to it and just ask it, please, like you need to go. So it's just, they're not harmful, they just want to stick around. You know, they like the energy of the house for some reason, and they just want to stay. So you just sort of say, you know, you got to talk to them a little bit and send them on their way.
So when you burn herbs, is that like smudging?
Yes.
And is it rosemary?
I use sage and I use
sage, yes.
Yeah, and sweetgrass.
Oh, okay. Now,
Yeah.
why do those herbs work well?
Sage is what removes the sort of the spirit of sage. Sage is what removes negative energies in the house, and sweetgrass just brings in the positive. It's just their power. It's just what they do, right? So I mean, just like lavender calms,
Right.
You know, sage does.
Which I've been spraying lavender
Yeah.
everywhere.
So sage gets rid of negativity, and sweetgrass will bring in positivity. And I like to combine the modalities. So when you combine that with Reiki, which I've been attuned to, I'm a Reiki master. So when you when you combine the two together, it's a pretty powerful clearing.
Right. And how do you apply Reiki to the house?
So it's with symbols and prayer.
I see.
And you get rid of that too. I also do spirit removal. So it's just basically it's entities that just kind of leave. That's where I say you need a little push.
How do you analyze and know what the house needs?
You can feel it. I just feel it. I mean,
Do
I'm
you?
not clairvoyant by any means. I'm not any voodoo mama. You know, it's a feeling, and you know
Yeah.
it, and you learn to trust your intuition.
Yes.
A lot of us listen to our ego. Most of the time, it's that loud voice in your head, and a lot of us don't listen to that little voice in our gut that we should listen to all the time, because it's always like, I knew that, I should have listened, and I knew that, right? So I've learned to listen to that and quiet the ego a little more. So when you listen to this,
Yes.
this becomes louder, that becomes quieter, and you just trust your feelings. We all have it. I don't have anything more special than anybody else. I've just learned to listen.
Is it a matter of stillness?
It's stillness. I like to call myself the mountain. So basically everything can go on outside, your storms, your hurricanes, your tsunamis, but the mountain is always still within. No matter what happens
Right.
outside, the mountain is always still within. So no matter what turmoil is happening in our lives, as long as you can remain still within, you can handle it all.
Right. Do you believe you have a sixth sense?
I believe that I just know how to listen to myself, listen to
Right.
my gut. That's it. I don't think I'm any.
You're intuitive.
I don't think I have a bigger gift than anybody else. I've just learned to listen.
Self-awareness.
Yeah.
Yes. Well, that's great. How long does an energy clearing take to do?
Depends on the size of the house. You know, a bachelor apartment or a small place is a little bit different than a place this size or the big homes. So it's a little bit different. I like to give everybody sort of a consultation at the beginnings to try and look. I can't give somebody a price until I see their home. I need to go there and say, okay, you know, check out all the corners. Some houses are very open. Some houses have a lot of rooms.
Right.
It really depends on the house.
Right. And is that what you did in your Maxed Out episodes? What was the premise of that
No,
show?
no. Maxed Out was always was helping women with their money. I was on the W Network.
Okay.
But what I found later on was that money is energy, just like everything else.
Right.
Everything is energy, and money is also energy. And money has become so important in our lives that
Yeah.
all of a sudden we define ourselves by the amount of money that we have. I speak very generally. So
Okay.
all of a sudden, if somebody doesn't have a lot of money, they think
Yeah.
that they're not worthy, they can't follow their life's purpose, their confidence is low. If some people who have too much money, I won't say too much, if somebody has a lot of money, they forget, you know, how to be kind to people. Sometimes they act entitled, sometimes they're ruder to people who don't have as much. And all of these things can really unbalance all of your chakras in so many different ways that we forget that money is just what we need to get by in life. It's not who we are.
Exactly.
We forget who we are. And what I like to do is sort of remind people. So I help them on a practical level with their day-to-day financing. That's healing your money esteem. I also try and rebalance them, because if you don't fix the root of the problem, they're going to be right back there again.
Right. So what is the Chakra House of Healing?
The Chakra House of
Chakra
Healing
House.
is two things. Number one, it's a clinic where I do hypnotherapy, past life regression, Reiki, Thai
Wow.
massage. It's also the show, the Chakra House of Healing, where I'm going to be bringing a lot of healers and alternative healers on to teach the people who don't know about that.
Yes.
It's going to be inspirational, empowering, enlightening, so that people can have a few aha moments and realize that they have all the healing within themselves. And us as healers only facilitate that. We're
Right.
not healing them. No one's healing you. We're
No.
facilitating a healing that
Classes.
you already have within yourself.
Are you certified? Certified hypnosis?
Oh, yeah,
certified
yeah.
NLP?
Yeah.
Okay.
Certified. I'm a certified hypnotherapist. I'm a certified in metaphysical. I'm certified. I'm a Reiki master.
Wow.
Right. And I do Thai massage as well.
So this is the professional to go to. So if you want to heal your energy with money
and
or
30 years
homes
of
or
finance,
anything.
bookkeeping, and accounting experience
Bookkeeping,
behind it too.
accounting.
So it's all like it's a big mishmash, and I managed to bring them all together.
And so how can people contact you?
Through www.thechakrahouse.com. You can, I don't even know the name of my own company, www.thechakrahouseofhealing.com, or you can call me directly at 647-559-3674.
And stay tuned for her show. She's taping on Sunday.
I'm taping on Sunday, and the first episode comes out June 9th.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.